afternoon, everybody, on this rainy day. It is drizzling pretty steady all day today, which is good for our water collection. Do you want in the shot there, buddy? Hello? That's good for our water collection, and so we're happy about that, but it makes it a little hard to work outside. So you can see behind me here a wooden door I just built for our bedroom. We're getting that done. I'll take you over there and show you the trim work that we're doing there. And I built that door yesterday. I did not tape any of that, but I will tape the next ones. I got more doors to build for the other rooms, so I'll be taking care of that. Right now, I'm actually working on building a bed. We sold our bed frame out west. We've had it for many years, bought it used actually. And instead of taking it back with us, we ended up selling it out there. So I'm going to build a new bed frame for us, for this house. So pretty excited about that. Never built a bed before, but we've thought about it lots. All right, so just a big old pine door. That is going to be our new door for our bedroom. And like I said, all the doors upstairs here will look just like that. Very happy with how that turned out. I shiplapped all these boards so you can't see through them. They're all glued together. And then we put all this on here, the angles on here to give it strength and as well as character, of course. So very happy with that door. Then this is our room. Wow, the echo is quite different in here. So I got to build a trim yet for all the way around the top. Haven't done that. I've started on baseboard trim. This is actually some baseboard trim for some of the other rooms. We've got these made. These windows are not done yet, but you can see this one is. So I built these. They're nice and wide. This is a good 7 inches here, roughly. Yeah, about 7 inches. So we can easily set flower pots on here. Well, not we, I guess. Anissa will. I'm not into that as much. With these overhangs, really like how that turned out as well. This was all rough lumber, same lumber we would have used for this. Ran it through the planer, and these pieces here through a router to get these edges. As you can tell that it's kind of rounded. So I'll take you all through that, the next ones that I do. These windows here are all made already. And it's a matter of nailing them in yet. I need sustaining those. At the top, just hung it past here. If you can tell, it's a little dark. Hung it past here just for a bit of character. So very happy with how that turned out. I'll give you a back shot here. So looking forward to getting the rest of those done. And then like I said, we're building the bed. Hoping to put that on that wall there. And pretty soon we'll be able to move in. Very happy. You can hear that rain just pouring down. It's one thing people complain about with a tin roof is the rain. But, I mean, it's not that noisy. I'm in here, I can easily, we don't find it that loud. We get lots of insulation in the attic. And it's actually kind of a nice noise. You can see it is awfully wet. We did start on our garden already. You can see our trailer out there for the chickens. It's pretty far away, but anyway, that's where we keep our laying hens in. So they're on grass. We've been moving them around from chunk to chunk. And they're helping to fertilize the ground right now. And for the rest, yeah, everything's wet. You can see all the water just kind of hanging out here. There's a big pond here. The ducks go back here to swim all the time. That is actually a hayland. And from here, well, all the way along, there's a little bit of a hump just above my finger. And there's this water runs all the way along here. And, well, you can't really tell where it goes, but it does make its way to the creek. It's a bit of a, yeah, I'm going to call it a little bit of a gully there. A little bit of a, it's not really a ditch, I guess, but it's just kind of a dip. And so we're going to dig that out a little bit. I did play around with that a little bit. I borrowed a ditching plow from another friend. That's a grid. Once it dries up, over and over that. Just both sides of the ditch.
It's really cool though when it just pops over like that. You should have wore rubbers. I came down with my Crocs the first time. And then I went back.
Hey, you should brought a shovel. plant through there. I got to go a little deeper yet. The idea though is not to have so much of a ditch. I got to be able to drive through it, but just a shallow depression where that water can get off our land and into the creek, and just allow things to dry up. But yeah, she's really pouring down the rain here right now, which is good. I think helps warm things up. So back to work, making this bed. I'll try to take you along with that. I don't always remember to turn the camera on, but we'll do our best. All right, so what we've done here is just created a shiplap, at least that's what I call it. So it's halfway through the board, it's not focusing quite right. And that way, they sit on top of each other and seals it up. Okay, if I can get this opened up. The one fits inside the other. I've got one each side, see? And then they just pop into each other. So it gives me somewhere to glue and help hold it together. I'm doing that rather than biscuit joining it. Biscuit joining it, I would take a machine and I cut a divot inside here on the center on both sides, put a biscuit in and glue it. We're going for a rustic look here on the bed too, so I think we're really gonna like this. Same thing I did for, sorry about my finger, same thing I did for the door that I did. So this is still in the makings, but that is a headboard and that is footboard of the bed. Now what I need to do, well, this is footboard too, I guess. Forgot about this piece. Okay, that's footboard, that's headboard. 4 pieces for the head, 3 for the foot. These posts are going along there, so what I want to do now, same tool, I got to cut out a groove in here so that all those boards will be able to sit in here. We'll do that on both sides. So this is the 4-foot post. Can't really get you in the whole shot, but that's a 4-foot post for the headboard. The footboards are shorter posts right here. So we'll groove them out so the boards can go in there next. That's our next point, or next. Alright, the lighting is horrendous, folks. We've got her stained. Maybe you can shut that light off, Wes. Maybe that'll help. Yeah, it looks a little better. It's not the greatest here. Sorry, it's getting into the evening. How's that? Looking better? Maybe I'll back up a bit more. That is what's going to be the headboard. I ain't done yet, though. I got to put some border trim on here and here. Man, this looks like footage from like a really junky phone. Here's what it is, folks. And probably, I don't know yet, I might put some trim this way. I do have a plan for one piece in the middle. We'll see how it goes. Anissa's gone ahead and stained it with a dark walnut stain. It really brings out the character of the wood here, eh? It's a beautiful piece. So that is the headboard. The tops here need to be done yet. They haven't been stained yet. We will get that. And now we're going to go ahead. There you can see that glue running. Now we're going to go ahead and work on the footboard. Get it done. I may actually trim this guy first, just so it's completely done. And then the glue can go ahead and set while I work on the other one. Good morning. Another day on this project. So we're still working on the bed. Need some bed rails. We've got some parts of a bed rail. I scooped these up. These rails I scooped up from a job. They were going in the dump. Basically what I need is not the wheel portion, but I just need the angle iron and the plate so I can bolt it onto our post. They are too short and they only have a plate on the one side. You can see the other side doesn't have that. But, and we're in luck because I got 4 of these from the other job. Fun. Everything's repurposed, so really it'd be interesting to figure out the dollar figure on this bed when I'm all done, because we're not up very high. It's all basically repurposed or relatively cheap materials so far that are going into this.